Hi, this is Evans from Crazy Chemistry. In the previous video, we saw what are rare earths and why do they matter. In this video, we're going one step further and we're going to see where can we find them. You know, there is a famous joke that goes like this. What are the chances of finding a dinosaur in your backyard? 50-50, right? You can either find it or not. But if you take into consideration that they died millions of years ago, then maybe the chances are zero. But what are the chances of finding rare earths in your backyard? It's all about how you answer, right? If we're talking about tiny concentrations, then it's almost certainly that you have rare earths in your backyard, right? Rare earth elements are not mythical or alien, they're just spread out all over Earth's crust, just in diluted concentration. Even the rarest rare earth is more in abundance than gold. But this is the key word, concentration. They're mostly present in very small amounts, like parts per million. But let's have a look at this infographic. How are rare earths distributed all around the world? So if all rare earths were adding up to 10 out of 10, like all rare earths in the world were 10 out of 10, right? Then about 5.5 of them would be located in Asia, primarily in China. Around 2.5 out of 10 would be in South America, mainly in Brazil. Then North America, Europe, Africa, and Australia would approximately have half each. Now let's have a look at the global rare earth reserves. According to the United States Geological Survey, the total amount of rare earth reserves all over the world is estimated to be approximately 90 million metric tons. This is what is estimated to be remaining in the ground. Let's see how is it distributed, right? China alone holds 44 million tons, which is almost half of the known rare earth reserves around the globe. Then is followed by Brazil, which holds about 21 million tons. India holds about 7 million tons, Australia 5 to 6 million tons, Russia 3 to 4, Vietnam 3.5 million tons, and the United States about 1.9 million tons, Greenland roughly 1.5 million tons. In Europe, highly concentrated deposits are less common compared to other places in the world like in Asia, and the mostly found rich places with rare earth reserves are in Scandinavia and Greenland. Now let's shift from reserves to production. In 2024, global rare earth mine production was approximately 390,000 tons of rare earths. China remains by far the largest producer with about 270,000 tons. This is roughly two-thirds of the total global mine output. The United States follow with about 45,000 tons. Myanmar contributes roughly 31,000 tons, and countries such as Australia, Thailand, and Nigeria each produce around 13,000 tons. Other producers, of course, include India, Russia, Madagascar, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brazil. But here is the thing, even if rare earths are exactly under your feet, they're mixed in large concentrations of other minerals. Like you won't see big silvery piles of neodymium saying, oh, here we are, No. As we said in the previous video, they're not called rare earth because they're absent from Earth's crust. It's more because they're rarely found concentrated. And their concentration is what makes them worth mining or not worth mining. But even if they get mined, then the hard part is about separating them from the ore that they were extracted from. And this is what we will discuss in the next video. According to International Energy Agency, about 90% of the separation of rare earths is taking place in China at the moment. So even if they're mined in other countries, they usually get separated over there. So what are the chances of actually having rare earths in your backyard? Almost certain if we're talking about atoms. If we are talking about a mineable treasure, then depends on where you are. We will see more information in the next video. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it. I'll see you next time. Bye.